The latest U.S. Fashion Week was flooded with nostalgia. And the world's most famous designers really were taking cues from the best of their past and resurrecting some beautiful designs and styles in new and modern ways. Designers are, interestingly, taking a cue from Hollywood and old-time Hollywood classic screen stars like Marlene Dietrich, Greta Garbo, Marilyn Monroe. Some of their style and flair that they played in the fashion world is really coming through with some of the designers. Fragrance really does take a lot of cues from fashion, and consumers look for that connection, especially in fine fragrance when you think about designer fragrances. And gosh, there isn't a designer fragrance out there that hasn't taken the essence of rose and made it new again. The latest Prada fragrance, it's beautiful. All of the Prada fragrances just convey this wonderful modern classic femininity, and the use of rose is important in that fragrance, in the newest fragrance in particular. Chloe, the newest Chloe fragrance, that has a rose, uses rose notes, and they've done that beautifully and in a very classic modern way. And you also see it in even something that attracts to a very younger audience, and that would be Vera Wang and her Rock Princess. Donna Karan, Tom Ford, Ralph Lauren, and Yves Saint Laurent. Well, rose is really that quintessential romantic fragrance, and rose has a lot of heritage in fine fragrance and many of the favorite fine fragrances of the past. And so designer fragrances today are taking a cue from that because they know it does lend a sense of familiarity. Again, romance, perhaps sensuality. It conveys that essence beautifully. It's just a natural fit. And when you think about romance or pictures of romance or even scenes of romance, there's usually roses in that picture. It's the ultimate gift of romance. In addition to fine fragrances in the market today, some of the other categories for utilizing rose in a really, really beautiful way is in skincare. Rose just has some wonderful, wonderful skincare properties in addition to its beautiful aroma. Rose is an excellent emollient for the skin. It's anti-inflammatory, it has regenerative properties, it's very hydrating and soothing to the skin. Rose is the perfect complement to any new skincare range that you're thinking about launching. Some of the standout characteristics of today's rose is really just a great freshness, an airiness, a dewiness to it that makes it more modern. It's not an heavy, cloying type of rose, but something that really gives you a feeling of freshness. You know, the best description is modern, and this modern essence really comes from the blends and the combinations that perfumers are using. The creative team here at Arylessence, they find some great new beautiful blends. It might be a rose and a honey, or a rose and some kind of citrus fruit, or even a rose and a spice, clove, maybe even peppercorn. Well, I really believe it goes back to that creativity with the perfumer, and they have taken their creative energies and determined that they're going to make rose new. So they've done it in exciting ways with beautiful combinations with rose. Everybody will love rose notes. That's the beauty of using rose in your products today, because the new audience doesn't know the old rose. Rose is the quintessential romantic fragrance. It really is the queen of essential oils.